Hey y'all, hey. How y'all doing tonight? I hope y'all are doing good tonight. I'm trying to. Ooh, I done faded all the way. Jesus, take the complete wheel and shake us up right the first time. Jesus, what is really going on? Let me get myself together, child. So y'all know how we do it tonight. Tonight is going to be a little bit of fun, laughs, jokes, and all that kind of good stuff. So we're just here really to make sure that you get your good stuff off on a good foot. So without further ado, let's go ahead and roll that beautiful bean footage and let's get this shiznick started. Yeah, I thank each and one of y'all for being here with me tonight. You could have been anyone else, but you chose to be here with me and my foolishness and all my good friends and all that kind of good stuff. So, I had to go and do a little like something because, tonight I want to give a special shout out to a special individual, but I can't do it by myself. I got to have my girl with me. Where my girl at? From the front to back. And if you're feeling that, throw my head up, play, repeat that. Oh, oh, here she come, here she come, here she come, here she come, yeah. Miss Savon here. Uh, Miss Savon here. Uh, uh, where my girls at? From the front to back. If you're feeling that. Oh, one more coming. One more coming. One more coming. Put your hands together. Oh, oh.
Hey,
Hey, ho, hey, ho.
how?
I had to bring y'all in because I really wanted to uplift. They really don't give us a guest and an opportunity, and they don't lift us up a little bit. But I want to send a big old shout out to a very big achieving person for the community, especially for us trans girl. A special shout out to Flame Monroe for being one of the very first trans women ever to be nominated. So I wanted to give a shout out to her.
Yes.
Savon, I can't hear you. You muted.
I was doing all that shenanigans and can't nobody hear shit I was saying.
Couldn't hear nothing you said good. We ain't hear nothing.
Can you pass the sugar?
Pass the sugar.
Emmy nominated.
Yes.
Flame Monroe. This is absolutely amazing. I think that needs to be the title when you upload this.
Yeah.
Celebrating Flame Monroe being nominated for an Emmy. Damn, that is a major.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's something that a lot of us girls and our lifetimes will never ever see. And for her to have worked as long as she has worked to get to that point, I congratulate her. I take my hats off to her because she's been in the game for a long time and she's been a pioneer. And when I tell you her he she we movement is the deal. The Dundada, as you would say, the Dundada, as you would say.
Girl, we take our hat off to you, girl. Yes, honey. Yes, girl. Yes, ma'am. We take our hats, our wigs. Come.
Oh. Are we back? Because, I just don't hear. You know what? See, this computer is too sensitive to me because I done tapped to something and something. That's why I said, oh. What I do?
You and that doggone gamer, Mike girl. I mean, keyboard girl. You got all them doggone options.
It chat 2 minutes for me because I'm sitting up here trying to figure them all out. Girl, I done had this damn thing, what, 3 weeks now and still ain't figured it
It's
out.
spectacular.
It takes a while.
Girl. And all I needed for is the basic stuff. I don't need all that extra gaming stuff and the
That's
extra
all
moves
right.
and all that stuff to go to. But hey,
When
it
you
is
get
what it
into that,
is.
when you get into doing those other big productions, baby, you gonna be glad you have all those graphics and
Well,
and
Okay.
and, and memory and storage and power.
it's a couple things we're gonna take and touch bases on tonight. I like to send special shouts out to Diva One's in the house with us tonight. My baby
Yeah.
Leander,
Hey,
Savon's in
Suzanne.
the house. Let's see who else is. Echo Man 266 is in the house. Zala Artist is in the house. T Bless is in the house.
Hey, sibling.
Coco Delicious in the house. It's a lot of stuff. But one of the main topics that I really wanted to touch on and talk about tonight is the use of white privilege
Mm. Mm.
and or the use of black privilege.
Mm-hmm.
Because some people don't understand that there's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna take and put up two quotes. And the first one is going to be from Marilyn Monroe. So a lot of people don't know that when Mahalia Jackson first got started with her career to get started, that Marilyn Monroe looked up to her as not only as a gospel artist but as an individual. She would take and turn around and use her privilege, her white privilege, for
Mm-hmm.
something good. She would go to all of her shows when she first got started to get her sold out and get her into certain venues that she was not allowed to be a part of. So I'm going to say I can put it up on screen, give everybody an opportunity to take and read it. And then from that point on, I just want your thoughts and opinions. No wrong, right or wrong answers with this. I just want to give a shout out to people that has been trying to make a difference for a long time. So Miss Marilyn Monroe, we take our hat off to you, even though you're not here, but we do take your hands off to you. Hats off to you. I mean, it was Ella Fitzgerald. Excuse me. It wasn't Mahalia. It was Ella Fitzgerald. So please forgive me for the typo.
Wow. That's major.
Hmm.
I mean, a lot of people don't understand that we have allies and have had allies.
Yep.
And she took her status because she was like, wait, she's a great artist. And
Hmm.
let me show up and support and that's what you do for
Yep.
anybody who is considered more of a majority, with any of the minority. It is our, task to nudge and make sure we motivate others to do the right thing. And sometimes we get so caught up in what we have and the
Hmm.
challenges we don't have, and we really forget that it is our duty to continue because you got to keep it moving full circle. Right? Come on. You got Flame Monroe, an Emmy nominated person. You got Marilyn Monroe, bitch.
Who was in her day was the how do you say
there.
it? How do you say it? The Dundada. She was the creme Dundada.
She
Back in
was.
her day,
She was the Beyonce.
she was the it of her day. So if she wanted something, she did it. And that's what intrigued me because I have listened to Madison online. For people that don't know, T.S. Madison, I've listened to her online. I've seen her online. I've seen Flame interact. I've seen them interact. And one thing I can say that I've seen from both individuals, and they were just having a conversation before we got started tonight, is that to always make sure that you're able to extend that hand backwards to help someone else to move forward,
Mm-hmm.
or
Mm-hmm.
how it used to be like what a year or two ago, people would say, pay it forward. So you would go up and order your food at whatever fast food
Mm-hmm.
restaurant or whatever, and then you would take care of the person behind you. So
Yep.
that person would take care of the next person, and it's just a trickle down effect because you never know where you're getting your blessings from.
You don't.
Yeah.
And on top of us, chilling, having a good time tonight, I do want to shed lights on a couple of things because I feel like it's very important that we make sure that we're extending that olive branch, extending that hand down to, not only show and help people. And again, like I said, my good girlfriend took and tapped me on the shoulder. She was like, "There to go, girl." And she broke it down to me. When she broke it down to me, I don't have to call her name. She know who I'm talking to. And that's how you communicate with friends or whatever. And she was like, look, this is what you did wrong. I'm not saying that you did this part wrong, but you need to take and reflect on this. And after you reflect on this, you tell me if you felt like you've done something wrong. And I feel like that we all need those type of people in our lives that can be the, hey, Think about it, don't look at it as just a one-sided thing. Think about it, and I just it's amazing to me. It's really amazing to me that we take the smallest things, and then those smallest things we take and turn around and we use those smallest things to take and bash and hurt each other with.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes we're at a place that a lot of people don't understand. When you um I'm just using me for instance. So if it comes off that, y'all just work with me on this one.
Use the Lord.
So with me, like I have stuff going on at work. Not only do I have stuff going on at work, I have um to go out and find content for my channel 3 days a week. Not only having content with my channel 3 days a week, but taking and trying to make business moves basically by talking to and getting prepared for a new position at a new job and stuff. That's a lot of stress on people. And you don't really take the opportunity to sit back and think about whenever you take and say stuff. And I know with me, because I'm a very outspoken person, and the first thing that I think is not necessarily always the best thing to always come across and to say to people. And my mom's tried to take and school me on that, but I'm one of those upfront blunt person, and I think that's because whenever I've shared bits and pieces with people, but whenever I was raped, you know, um, in order for me to get my voice back, I had to stand up in my truth and take back that power that that person stole from me. And at that present point in time, I told myself that I would never let another person silence me. And me being a Sagittarius, I'm already strong-willed. So I had to learn how to take and put all those pieces together and to, I would say, mesh it all together to make it into a fabric so I can sew it and make it fit to me. I think that's a good analogy. And I've been out of balance for like the last month or so because um I talked with y'all and then I also shared with Savon, I've been going through with Covinisha situation, and that's extra stress on top of anything I could say to anyone else because it's some stress that people don't even understand. If you've never gone through it, you just really don't understand it until you're sitting back here and you're quarantined 14 days, and out of those 14 days, 12 days of that is going by and you don't get test results back to know if you got it, you might have had it, and then you feel that separation, and then you feel that anxiety from being away from people. So it's a hard pill to swallow. And I had all that, saying all that, then I had all that going on, going back to work, after going back to work, trying to get caught up on bills, on top of trying to get caught up on bills, trying to do this and putting on that facade. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care how good we are, we all take and have that facade on. And eventually we show cracks in that facade. And one thing that's another stuff to transpired, and boom, it was at a place that I could not, my cup is ran over and it didn't run off over in a good place. But just put it like that. So I just feel like that, sometimes that's why I kept saying, and when I was talking about mental health last week, it was from a genuine place. That's why I kept saying to people, check on that strong friend, because we appear always to have it together. And sometimes, when that small itty bitty little crack, and I used the analogy last week, even with rocks, they have those small little cracks. But if enough water runs through there, it eats away at that crack. And that crack goes from being minute to huge. So that's why I use the analogy, check on that strong friend, because that strong friend, you never know what that strong friend is holding, because we can put that, put our drag on every day and make it look like that ain't nothing going on, and inside you in turmoil. But I'm gonna be quiet for a second because I really want to hear from my other panels on pros and cons of what we've talked about thus far. And then it's another thing that I want to take and touch on. And I know from all of us being in the community, it's gonna hit, and I want y'all to be able to understand. And yes, nobody's had an opportunity to see or hear anything that's gonna go on. So this is gonna be their first time seeing it, and I'm the only one that knows what's going on. Savon, Leah, Lily, who? Yeah, y'all got the floor.
Well, I definitely agree because And I think a lot of us, especially I think growing up, and this is just how I see it, this is my opinion and how I see it, but I think growing up being black, um, we were just taught you like you have to be tough. Like, there's no room to be weak. I don't want to say weak, but there's no room to quote unquote be weak or to show that. And I definitely feel you, Jasmine, of that, because this week kind of for me had just been mentally draining for me, just in terms of work, and everything else that I have going on. Like, I haven't really had just like a moment when I could just sit down and actually breathe and just actually rest. Like, even on the one day I had off, it was pretty much still running around. Oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Trying to keep up everything. And then when everyone asks you if you're okay, like, oh no, I'm fine. When it's like, oh my God, I'm so tired. I haven't had any good sleep. I gotta work tomorrow. I gotta do this. I still got this going on. It's just like your mind is still just wandering. You can't just really put that weight down as much as you want to. So I definitely feel that.
The one thing, that's a lot, Jasmine.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that we all have to remember to take us first. Being someone who, I'm just going to take it from a space of being a content creator on this huge space called YouTube. And when you're zoomed in on wanting to create content and you're zoomed in on wanting to, give, that content to the right people, Sorry.
It's okay.
Distracted. We want to keep things fresh. You want to bring content that's going to keep people engaged. You're constantly thinking about their content. Then you're wanting feedback from, those who support you, because supporters are extremely important. You're trying to gauge the right amount of space to the right amount of engagement from a content creator perspective versus I still need my privacy and I'm still an individual. You know what I'm saying? Outside of this space, how do I engage without too much engagement?
Right.
How do I communicate that, hey, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate your responses, but girl,
Yep.
we ain't friends. You know what I'm saying? Not mean it that way, and then still try to make everybody who joins your channel feel included and feel a part of your journey.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a huge difference between live streaming and pre-recording, and what I will say, live streaming, it's a lot more engaging. It's a lot more pressure because in a recorded space you can go back, correct, edit, and boom, put it out there like perfection,
and nobody ever knows.
And nobody ever knows. You don't really have the dialogue back and forth, which is one of the reasons why I do like live streaming, because of the dialogue. But I don't think that people understand how much of a struggle that can be on top of life.
Absolutely.
Regular life. And then wanting to support each other, and then wanting to be there for each other, and then having the battle of still being able to take a piece of that time for yourself. So right. I think this week was a huge week for me in that space. A lot of this kicked off for your mental health episode. So if you guys didn't catch it, when she goes in and edit this, look at me giving her work. When she goes in and edit this, she's gonna make sure she puts the link up here so that you can go back and watch that show, because it was extremely informative, and I think a lot of people need to hear it. But taking a moment to really just recenter, find that peace, that space, and then also find that pace.
Right.
Because we can all get to the finish line, but we got to find the right pace to get there. baby, we started out booming. Me, you, and Mister.
Yes,
When we
did.
started in March, we were like show after show after show,
After
and
show.
we didn't have shit else to do.
Yes.
And it was just like boom, boom, boom. And then I remember us all having that conversation saying, you know, we've got to make sure what we put out we can maintain. And so we
Right.
start to reevaluate when, you know, work started back up. And now it's like work is getting back to a norm. How do you continue to maintain? And I give my hats off to you, because 3 shows in 1 week, girl. Okay.
Plus
Absolutely.
supporting, and don't
But-
complain about it.
But that's okay, girl. I told you I ain't doing that shit. I'm doing 1 show, because when you're supporting,
Mhm.
that takes time too.
Right.
So you have to make a decision on, you know, how much am I going to do? You know, do I go out and put my content out, and do I support, and what does support looks like? And
Right.
I think in this whole big old game, Lord Jesus, we had to learn that support looks like a multitude of ways.
Absolutely.
And then trying to understand YouTube, you know, it was just a lot of learned lessons.
Right.
And I am glad for us all to be at a point to where we're recentered and we're able to really do what we need to do for us, and taking that mental space, grabbing onto it.
Absolutely. I completely feel you on that, you know. And I'm starting this show out this way. And I know this is supposed to be the cool down. We're supposed to laugh and everything like that. But y'all know how I do it. I will tie everything together so y'all will understand the bigger picture of the situation when we get to that point. But right now I do want to touch on something else. I just want to do a little quick reminder to y'all, you know, the pageant girls are coming. One of my ladies, you know, that originally was supposed to open up, she tested for the COVID, and you know, she's going through that. So I'm actually sitting and trying to get everything together. Um, and I told her the most important thing is for her to get well, and we can always reschedule it. You know what I'm saying? So one of my other young ladies that was going second, she's going to actually open up with everything, and it's going to be a more intimate one, because this one, for people that don't know, just giving y'all a little bit, a taste of it or whatever. um I used to actually own a pageantry system. So, like I said, I have my irons in the fire and a lot of different things. And one of my reigning kings, my original reigning king, passed away. So we're going to be doing an homage to him on Tuesday, and she she's actually, you know, we're all in Pensacola is so small, so we all know each other, and she's done 1 or 2 pageants. She's not done a lot of pageants, but she's going to give us more of the showgirl side of things and how things came up with being, you know, being brought up in the showgirl. Because even just a couple years ago, you know, there's a loss. There's a loss now, because there's so many entertainers out there that are displaced because of Copanisha. You know, you're not able to get into the clubs, so that creativity. And I even heard you say, you know, Savon, by, you know, you are at a point right now that you really are scared to experiment with new clients because of what's going on. So that stifles you, and people don't understand. Even being a makeup artist, you know what I'm saying, you get super little gigs outside of, you know, doing your other thing, or because I used to do bridal parties and stuff. So I ain't touched nobody's face right now. You know what I'm saying? So people have to understand, like, it's cut so many different people, and it's made you think about things like, what's important? Like, is it really important for me to go out there and beat them 20 faces and get that money? Or is it more important for me to make sure a family's safe? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it makes you wonder. I digress. Moet Da Vinci will be in the house with us on Tuesday, and she's coming through, and she's gonna lay the kids out, because she's just that girl. That's my girl. Moet Da Vinci. She's gonna be in the house with us. But you know, yes, we're gonna take a little small mini commercial break, because something, when we come back, it's gonna be something heavy. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. But I do want y'all honest opinion on stuff. So we'll be right back, y'all. So, girl, I did a little bit.
Grab some of that stuff, girl.
Look, I did a little bit of editing, so I hope you don't
Grab
mind me
some
snatching
stuff.
you and put
Yeah.
you into there. You know,
Girl, I was like, she don't want to snipped and snapped and cued.
I gotta do a little like something. You know,
Girl, that's what's up.
and yes, that's when I was telling you earlier. My darn blasted computer was acting special, so I guess I hit something. Regina said, "You beat at my face before my red wedding." Yes, I did. I laid you out, girl, completely for the gods. But I mean, I love makeup, so it was no biggie.
Mhm.
Let's see. So this is the next thing I want to talk about. I don't know if y'all had ever seen it. Do anybody know who Bob the drag queen is?
Mhm.
Sounds
So
familiar.
Bob the drag queen had a question that they posed to, because I don't know what they that identifies as female or male, so I'm just going to say they to be respectful. Bob the drag queen actually sent a question out to Dave Chappelle, and I'm going to read it to you. And the question is basically, stop using trans as the butt of jokes. Dave Chappelle never really took and answered her, but answer her or him. And I just want to know what your thoughts and opinions on it. I understand that, people are entitled to make their jokes and stuff the way that they want to, but are we over too sensitive right now? Or
Ooh,
what,
thank you for bringing that up.
how are you thinking? So this
So,
is challenge Dave Chappelle.
I mean, so I won't pretend to say that I know all of Dave Chappelle's material. I don't.
Gotcha.
So I'm kind of shocked that was even posed. I mean, is he using a lot of material,
I honestly don't know
trans
because
material? And then where, you know what? Fuck it. As comedians, they got a job to be fucking comedians.
right,
We have a responsibility to ourselves to know what's a joke and what's real, what's for
right,
real. You know what I'm saying?
right.
I feel like that sometimes we are too fucking sensitive, and this might really anger some people, but I feel like sometimes we are just a tad bit too damn sensitive, and it's gonna get to the point where you can't say shit,
Right. I
you
mean,
can't say
even
nothing, and then it's gonna create an automatic double standard.
even with with you saying that, even like here, we don't always say exactly what we want to say because it's everybody's just so darn sensitive right now. You can't really. I mean, if I'm sitting and I'm chilling and I'm talking to you, and me and you, we girlfriends, and all three of us girlfriends on here, we'd be like, da 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 da, bitch, I mean, you can't even use the word fish, which don't mean nothing to nobody because people are hypersensitive about that. You can't use the word sister boy, because we done used it to each other. Let's just keep it. We keep it at 2,000. We're gonna keep it 2,000. You know what I'm saying? When we in the club, what we say, girl, did you see that flaming sissy walk past us? Or if we in the store with Walmart or whatever, we be like, you know, girl, that sister was da 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 and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Let's just
Mhm.
keep it 2,000. I do understand that we're supposed to stand up and we're supposed to um do what we're supposed to do, and we do have a responsibility to respect each other's spaces. But I
Yeah.
don't feel like that we should be at a point that we're policing everything that somebody says. And like I said, I don't follow him. And to be keep it 2000, I don't follow Bob the drag queen either,
Yeah.
because to me back in the day, the art form of drag was left in the club. It wasn't something that people got out and, just pushed into everybody's faces. And I also feel like a lot of times we as the community, and not only the community on both sides, hetero and straight, we tend to try to take and push our issues off on one another when we should just allow everyone to gradually get to that point, because education is key. If we ever want to move past anything, we've got to be able to get to a point to be educated and to want to understand and then be chastised the correct way.
So is somebody gonna call up Ricky Smiley and tell him to quit acting like what
Miss
is it,
Jenkins.
Miss Jenkins
Mhm.
and Ladero?
No.
Because then that's casting out the Miss Jenkins of the world and the mentally challenged of the world, the Laderos. Like I'm just saying, like it gets to a point to where I understand we want to make sure that we're not creating a space for discrimination, but we've got to understand when a joke is a joke,
Right.
and when something is funny, it's just funny. And at some point, we're all the ass of a joke.
Correct.
But what I have seen of his material, I cannot sit here and say that all of his stuff has been about trans, has made the trans community the butt of it. As a matter of fact, me and Bay has sat here and tried to watch the Dave Chappelle show, and I never could watch it. You know why? Because he made fun of every damn body.
Right.
Everybody. And I was always nervous, like, oh my God, I can't watch it. It wasn't because I thought it was wrong. It was just like, you actually making a joke about that. Like he didn't pick one particular anything. Y'all remember when he was the black racist, the KKK racist bitch?
Mm-hmm. And he was the
And
black.
he was black, the black blind one.
Yes. So and I get that, but before you say something, Lee, I just want to say this though too. No, go ahead and say that, because then I want to play devil's advocate for a second. So go ahead, Lee.
I think the issue comes more so in the time we're living in, where we're becoming a lot more aware about the things that are coming or happening within our own communities. So I think, like within the trans community, like you see, it was in the last month. Look how many trans people have died at the hands of violence. Now, it's something that's been going on since the hands of time, especially within the Black queer community. But I think kind of what's happening now is within the political and social realms. There's so much awareness that's starting to take place now, and I think that's where the sensitivity is coming in. So it's not like. And I think the more so the criticism comes from, okay, you're joking about this, fine, a joke is a joke, but are you seeing us? Are like, do you see these people? Do you see the community? Because I agree, like a joke is a joke, you could joke here and there, but I think when it comes to Hollywood and that whole aspect, and that's nothing to do with Dave Chappelle, but just in general, like, okay, yes, you're using this community as a joke. It's the same goal for Gay for Pay. You're using, hey, you get the money, how you get it. But are you really seeing the lives and experiences of this community, not, of the individuals that who live this life daily? And I think that's where, for me, the criticism comes from. It's one thing to be a joke, but okay, why can't we be a joke and also be known in the community, have awareness of our lives in the community, have awareness of the violence we are experiencing within the overall community? Why can't we have both and not just be on the joking spectrum? And I think that's, for my understanding, that's where a lot of the criticism is coming from.
I got that, but this is what I'm going to say before, because I seen it in Savon's eyes, so I'm gonna jump in right quick and then I'm gonna get the floor to her. But I feel like this. Okay, so if it's coming from a malicious place, like say for For instance, like a lot of us grew up, and if you never grew up and watched it or whatever, you see it on like what's the old school TV channel is that does the reruns with Good Times and stuff. Anyway, JJ
CBS, I
Walker,
think. Yeah.
yeah, for JJ Walker to get up and an openly gay comedian,
Mhm.
to dismiss that person and then to take and turn around and to dog them out on stage. I think for me, that's where an issue comes in for me. I can't say about anyone else, but if you're doing it in fun and games, and I do agree with what Savon was saying, and we are at that point that we should be knowing what our craft is. If our craft is XYZ and we know we're targeting XYZ, but then when you're there, especially when you are a live person and you're comedic, because I know sometimes whenever we used to MC in the clubs, I used to offend some people by the shit that came out of my mouth. Because I'm just gonna be very frank and honest. Like whenever you don't had a shot or two in your system and you start feeling good, and somebody done rub you the wrong way when you going out there and you hosting an MC in a show, they not coming to see you just stand up there and look at them and be cute. They want you to to keep the show alive. You know what I'm saying? So I'm out there and I'm cutting up and acting a good fool or whatever, and people had thought for one time was like, "Oh, you're racist" or whatever like that. I was like, "No, I just said those are friends of mine. They happen to be white, so I could talk and pick with them. I didn't go around the club and talk and pick with other people. Or I
Right.
had a couple lesbians sitting over here on this side, and you know what I'm saying? I took and I ran my mouth with them and talked about them or whatever. But we all knew it was in fun and games. And I think sometimes people are just hypersensitive on some issues. And I do realize, right now is a time that, there's no need to be playing around with it. But then again, a laugh is a laugh a lot of times because we still do it. Savon?
I want to know I'm gonna go and look at some of his recent material and see what he said, because I don't feel like Bob the drag queen is just bringing something up. There has to be something there. I went
Right.
back and read the article while you were explaining everything to us, and it seems that you know Bob's stand was that in these times, maybe when making the joke, there is also something at the end that say, hey, these are jokes. I want us to make sure that we are respecting. Although we can laugh at things, we still have to respect each other as people. And it's sad that
Right.
you should have to tell grown folk
Mm-hmm.
that, because
Mhm.
that should be automatically understood.
Right.
And it just gets into a space to where it gets exhausting to have to continue to reiterate the things that we know to be something we should be doing. However, I understand the need to do that, right? Because when we
Okay.
don't, we run into situations to where people hide behind lack of knowledge. So
Right.
I can see both sides. I just don't want the art, because I am sorry. There are some things that we do as trans people, and the shit is hilarious to me too. And I
Amen.
don't feel like just because I'm trans, I'm the only one that can talk about that.
Well,
No,
that's the thing. I don't think, honestly, I don't know if Dave is really. I haven't, because I mean, honestly, I haven't seen his material, so I don't know if Dave has really, or what material he's even talking about per se.
that's
I
why I
will
said I
say
wanted
for
to
Ricky
hear.
Smiley though, like if he was to say Ricky Smiley, like yeah, for him, yes, definitely. But for Dave, I'm not really sure, because to me, Dave is more like Eddie Murphy. Like hell, he gets everybody. So I mean,
Everybody. And so that's my thing. Like if it was
Somebody was on
someone,
Comedy Central.
if it was someone,
okay,
and see, and that's what I was trying to say earlier. I don't think that he's going and picking on just this one selection of people. What I've seen from Dave Chappelle's work, nobody is
Off limits.
protected, baby. Ain't nobody off limits. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. So I think
That's
maybe
good
I give
thing.
those right. And you know how many people who know Rick James to be iconic and a legend and was like, bitch, you are defiling his name. No, actually, I'm making fun of the fact of some shit that I've seen him do.
Right.
You're making fun of the fact of some shit that you've seen the LGBTQ community do. Like we have even, I want to look at some of his latest material just to make sure I'm not overstepping. But
somebody said
I,
the latest Netflix special. I think it was Kay who said it.
yeah, from what I read. And so I'm going to watch it, but I still feel like that, we all are the ass of somebody's joke. Hell, in the comments, we've came at each other and laughed at some shit. Okay,
Right.
so
Right.
I mean, if it's wrong for him, it's wrong for us too. That's just the space that I feel like we got to live in. What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Absolutely.
You know, I still feel like that if we want to take power away from that N word, then we got to stop using it too. It can't be an acceptance just because we are. That's just my view. Let's take it away. Period. You know, but it's not gonna happen, right?
Right.
But I don't know. I just think that we're all in a space to where everyone is. Your feelings are valid. What you feel is valid. But let's just be real. Just because you feel that way, don't always mean there's going to be a great amount of change around it. It needs to, you know, it needs to be something that really is revolutionary and moving us as a whole. As a comedians, baby, everybody gonna be talked about. I'm pretty sure Caucasians are tired of going to black comic shows and everybody talking about white folks. How often do we do that? Is somebody gonna say, as black people, you know, maybe we should stop talking about the Karens and the white folks at the shows? I mean, that's that double standard, though. I can play devil's advocate and say that too. It's all the same,
Right. Absolutely.
especially when you know that some of your bigger paychecks are coming from them.
Amen. Come on.
Until we get into the position that we can employ to that level and pay to that level. Just
Right.
saying.
Right. Well, y'all, this has been all of
That was
our deep dug in topic tonight. You know what? So I've been thinking on how I'm going to take and change up the show a little bit. So I tested this out tonight without y'all really knowing what we're going to be doing. I really like the open panel discussion. And then, you know, we get into the foolishness a little bit later on, but because, you know, I'm big into education. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, but controversial conversations. I'm really big into that because it gets people thinking, because we don't know it all and we don't proclaim to know it all, but we do give our opinions and our value our opinions on different things. Jesus, I'm getting tongue tied. Forgive me, I took some medicine. So
You over there doing that shit again, girl?
nose candy.
No. What Diva One say? That sugar booger.
That sugar. You know it, baby. Shout out to my Diva One. And that whole,
I love her. I'm
did you
sorry.
see her new house? That somebody done took a new house from her? I'm really mad about whoever that was that took a new house.
That's all right.
Go to-
They ain't baby. Let me just say this to you, Diva One. They ain't taking shit from you. You just ain't found the one that God wants you to have yet. That's all. That's the one that He gave you. Them hoes can't take from you, girl. That's a blessing. That's a blessing that they got it. Don't just keep on pushing. You gonna find yours, girl.
Absolutely.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
as soon as you get comfortable, Diva One, I really want you to come on and just let us have it. Just one good old time. Just
One doggone time.
and then when is the second video coming in? That's what I want to know.
She's still working the different angles, you know, because
Yes.
she's thorough in her reviews. Honey.
Yes, very
Bro.
much so. And tape measures and everything. And I'm for it.
Girl, when she rolled that damn tape measure out, I said, "Whoa,
I'm for it all. I'm for it all. But you know, there's a couple of things that I really wanted to take and touch on tonight, and I really do feel like. And the last thing before we move on to a little bit on the lighter side of things, y'all, please don't forget to get out and vote. Please don't. If you are not registered, I'll say that one more time. You know, if you are not registered, there is some. I don't know, unless you have some reason that you can't get out and register. You're not registered to vote. Please get out and vote. And you know, he's trying his darn blast to try to take and push the election back to next year. Y'all see that, right?
girl, he just want more time." No, girl, if we can work from home, bitch, we should be able to vote from home.
That part,
baby.
That part.
We are Americans, honey. We can do this.
Or what they should do is open it up for 5 days, so that gives everybody an opportunity, and it won't be huge crowds there. You know what I'm saying? Like how they do at Walmart. The first 3-4 hours is for the elderly, and then after that until 5 o'clock, you know, everybody else can come in and do it. I think that would be the best thing they should do. Or absentee vote. if you don't know what that is, contact your local voting registration office and they'll let you know. But
Yeah.
we get out of that because we're not here to do politics. We're just here to take in to, you know, get something stirred up. But we'll be
I,
right back. Huh? Go ahead.
before we move forward,
Yes.
I just want to share this, and if
Go
I
ahead.
may, let me just do this for 1 second. This is what. Let me just share. Girl, I'm learning some new shit over here. You hear me, girl? Oh,
I
bless
think you was telling me that you could share the screen now.
Y'all. Do y'all know who this person is?
That
Jeffrey Epstein, right? Jeffrey Epstein. If y'all don't know who he is, watch Netflix on Jeffrey Epstein, and y'all already know who this is.
Yep.
Read his story. Go out there and look at the Netflix original documentary, and we know who she is. This is his ex, Ghislaine, however you say her name is. She just got caught. She just now in jail. They've been looking for her. So when you realize this is the person who's leading the nation, and then you know what this one did, Mr. Epstein, girl, then get back at me, okay?
Right.
Because that's who we got in office right now.
Absolutely.
Out here letting folks rape these babies, okay? And sell them to the highest bidder. I'm not being political. I'm just stating facts. That's all. That part.
Correct.
So get your ass out and vote, honey. Mail in your form so you can absenteeism ballot if you need to, because ain't nobody trying to be in front of all them folks getting the cough. Ain't nobody trying to do all that. So just make sure you present. You know, all this talking and ain't nobody doing anything, girl.
Speaking of talk, don't forget, y'all, my girl Go-Go, she's in the house with us tonight. For y'all that don't know, a girl Go-Go is in the house with us tonight. But she gave me a little bit of exclusive information, girl.
You got some exclusive tea, girl.
Yes, I got some nasty exclusive.
Fresh out the pot.
Look, I didn't get an opportunity to take it, add it into a little light something, but I'm just gonna let y'all marinate on this for a second.
Fresh tea. Come on, fresh face.
Yes, Freaky Friday.
Ooh wee.
She's gonna be doing Freaky Fridays now.
She is.
Come on, Freaky Fridays, and then she just seductress. Yes, God.
She is giving us all of that.
Yes. So don't forget, y'all, we're gonna take and roll our little commercial for a second, and then when we come back from that, we're finna get into the shits for real, because it's something serious tonight. And I got something especially for you, Savon.
Oh Lord, I'm nervous.
Girl.
Yes.
Savon.
Yes.
Savon.
Girl.
Do you see the screen?
I see you, girl.
What the heck?
I see you, girl. Look back at it.
Wait a minute now.
What that?
Yeah,
Lord.
Don't. Come on, Samuel said, listen, I told y'all motherfuckers, I got that motherfucking ass for y'all motherfuckers. And this is what this motherfucker can do.
Look back at it, child.
Look back at this motherfucker.
Yeah.
He said, motherfuckers, look back at this motherfucker.
So what's the what news tonight, child? We got a couple things that we need to take and touch on. Let me scoot back up here because I can't really see from back there what we doing.
Yeah.
So Let me roll something from last week because I'm tying this in. I want y'all to see this, and then y'all let me know what you think, thoughts, and opinion on. So you remember this one last week? Like the head, here you go.
Is that a wig? Oh my god. Yo, that's her wig. Oh my god. Oh! Where is she? Is that a wig? Oh my god. Yo, that's her wig.
TT is horrible.
Wait a minute.
TT is horrible.
One more time.
Is that a wig? Is that a wig? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's her wig. Oh, that's her wig. Oh! Where is she? Is that a wig? Oh my god. Yo, that's her wig.
Well, where did she go?
Maybe she got blued away. Blued away.
Just like they get flued, she got
She
blued.
got blued away.
She got blued.
And the way the wig did, oh my lord.
Baby, she got blued away.
And the words of infamous T.S. Madison, tell people to step their pussy up. If you're not doing this, there's
So they got $20 for food, $20 for travel, $20 for bills, bitch. I'm not gonna walk around with that cash like that. Have it in your, have it better. Step the pussy all the way up and have it in diversified funds in an account somewhere where it's secured and not in your little, pocket. Pocket trap keeper.
But it's a start. They may not be advanced yet. To take and do it online.
Bitch, I wish my bills was $20. I ain't mad, girl.
But it's a little small stack after each one of them. It wasn't just the 20s. It was a small stack behind each one of them.
They got the $20, then they got the ones behind it. Is that what they did? Because how they do it. They had them rolls. Y'all remember when everybody used to get on Instagram? Well, they probably still do. When Instagram first came out, everybody was like, "Oh my god, flashing their money, flashing their money," and they had like a 100 here and 100 on the back. And they had that rubber band, like 50 ones in the middle, bitch. That you got $150, bitch. You got 50 on each side. No, $250. You got 100 here, 100 there, with 50 ones in between there. You like, girl, I racks and stacks.
Look, and then some of them used to take and put paper in between them ones to make it stick out of the paper, a couple pieces of paper in between each one of them 20s and 50s to make it look like it's more than what it is still. My cousin used to floss like that, child.
That's right. Echo said trap keeper. Girl, I'm old. That's what we had in school. We had a trapper keeper, okay?
Yes, God, old trapper keeper, child.
With the Velcro.
I mean, it was cute, but
what you said, baby?
It was cute, but my shit would be in the bank where it's like Savon said, where it's growing or something.
Girl, right.
It can't grow in the trap keeper.
Baby, I know Ray now will be at your house and steal your trapper keeper with your funds in it. Okay, girl.
May I speak to Miss Parker?
Miss Parker, I got your trapper keeper, girl.
Speaking of the 19, somebody was doing a little bit of an interview, and let y'all see it, and y'all give me y'all thoughts and opinion on this.
What could you buy with your body count?
A McChicken because it's $1. That's all I can get with it.
What happened to your voice?
2 McChickens.
2 McChickens.
Maybe 3.
Okay, you keep going up.
I have the coronavirus, that's why I don't have a voice. So clean the mic after this or you will get it.
Hell no.
First of all, she was just honest about it. The rest of the hoes be in your face. I got laryngitis.
Well, none of them was wearing masks, so
And that's why he looked so.
He was stunned.
I don't wish this on nobody. First of
He
all,
was
let me
stunned.
say that. However, that's what your ass get because you was out there. You ain't have nothing on.
He was stunned.
He said, "What's wrong with your voice?" Oh,
and
I'm
they
sorry.
was crowded. It was in some club or something, honey.
You might want to watch your like. As soon as we get off that camera, I probably would have allegedly knocked her ass out.
That part. So you probably would have went back and you probably would have done a damn, did I delete it?
I wouldn't have mushed her because I ain't trying to have contact, but I would have got something to knock her ass out from a distance.
Yep, and I sure did. I deleted it. Damn.
The mushed girl. No, you can't
that's
mush.
what I was gonna do. I was gonna get your old nasty mush in there right quick.
The Rona gonna get you for real. You know, if she passed like this, she ain't gonna do. Girl, you probably get it through this social stream, girl. I don't know.
So you remember when I told you that I had something special for you? So let me go ahead and play that for you, and then you tell me what you think.
Was that the cat really sneezing?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So here's the thing, y'all. Everybody know that my dog is too snotty, too hotty, girl. Everybody done seen him come over here, and I be trying to make sure, baby, don't get in the cam because you might got a booger, and I'm not. I gotta stay in your nose, so don't come over in this cam, girl, because you know he will. But if he goes outside and come back in because his allergies, he looking at me like, bitch, quit telling them hoes my business. You talk too much. That's your problem. But girl, I can't laugh because I had to ask the vet when he said, "Can dog get coronavirus?" Like, bitch, can I? Because has he had coronavirus this whole time? Like, I need to know. Girl, he get the sneeze.
You really asked the vet that?
Hell yeah, I wanted to know, baby. Can he get coronavirus?
What
The hell? It was like they have no proof that the dogs can carry the coronavirus. Well, they did say that the cats could, but she ain't been outside, so she ain't got COVID.
It was a dog that died from it this week.
Huh?
It was a dog that died from the coronavirus this week. I don't know how they called it, but
well, see, he didn't just get snotty. He's been snotty since I've had him. However,
people around them other dogs said they're like, no.
When I tell you should have just seen your face because your face is like, bitch, you dead now.
Girl, and listen, y'all, hold on. I got some. Hold on, girl. I was so excited when I found this at the store.
Okay, we holding.
Wait a minute.
Well, while we waiting on her, what would you have done if the cat took and did that to you? Lee?
First, I was sneezing all in my face like that. No, honey. First, cat would have been going outside.
I'm gonna play it one more time.
Definitely going outside.
Give Savon a little bit more time. Let me play it. Cause when I seen that, I said, "Oh shit, this Savon going through it right now."
Ooh, and the way the snot. Oh no, no.
I know it just came all over. I know I would have thought that.
Wait, go back again because I want to know if there was snot on her shirt.
It was.
Or she just had
that was not.
It was. Here you go.
That's happened to me. He's done that. Mm-hmm.
Woo. The Bam asked, did the cat have only one?
Is that good old Lysol? Yes, Lord. Yeah.
It ain't Lysol, girl. It's the Kroger brand, but
whatever, it works.
Girl, I found her and I said, "Oh Lord, no!
Look at God,
Lord, no!"
They hard to come on that,
girl. And guess what? They had it. I gotta share because y'all are here with us. Mm-hmm. This is the type of exclusive content you can get on any one of our platforms, bitch. It wasn't even over there with the cleaning supplies, bitch. It was over there hidden in the midst of air fresheners.
What? Because somebody was illiterate, couldn't read.
And they had a plethora of them.
And
typically, you see the Lysol with cleaning supplies and things of that nature. No, they had it right over there next to Febreze. And that's why they ain't been seeing it. And we was coming into the store, and this lady, she came in, and she was like, this is what she literally did. I was getting my basket. She opened her purse, girl, and she said, baby, I got you. She sprayed my whole basket down while I was wiping it down. And I said, no, ma'am. I said, girl, you know this is scarce to come by. It's like, you know, don't waste yours on me. You know, she was an older woman, like, don't waste it on me, girl, because you know we can hardly find these cans. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
She said, no, baby, you got to go and look in the different areas because sometimes they have more the household, but other times they have where the air freshener is. I said, girl. So as soon as I went on the air freshener, I said, Lysol was gone, but they had the home brand. I said, girl, I know there's a God. I know there's a God. I got 4 cans because I had to make sure my mama had 2 cans too. Matthew got 2 and I got 2 because we want to make sure that we were keeping. And I left like it was a whole 20 that was still there, but you know.
Was you gonna go back and get some more tomorrow?
Ma'am, because I want everybody else to be able to get theirs too. So I've got 3 cans, 3 big fresh cans at home on top of the 2 that I already had. So I'm good. And I've got 2 at the shop. I'm gonna take 2 to mom and my sister so they can have. Yes, and when you said that dog had Covinisha, I was gonna, you know.
Give him a spray just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Speaking
Girl,
of
the minks that got it too. Did y'all hear the minks that got in there?
The who?
The minks.
what minks?
The animal they make the minks out of, mink fur, child, they got it now.
They got COVID. So if you didn't have your mink before
the 19,
2020, before 2020, you don't get one now.
You gonna have to wait.
Hell no.
So they're gonna sell those minks, and it's gonna be circa 2019. Okay, it's safe. It's safe. No, actually, it's not. You might want to go 2018 because 2019 it could have been made in November, December. So, girl, just to be safe, manufactured in 2018.
So, speaking of your family, I enjoyed Shakespearean Rat last night. That child had me just rolling last night.
Oh, girl, Shakespearean Hood Rat, girl.
Did I say it wrong? I'm sorry. You know,
Shakespearean. So Shakespearean Hood Rat. It's okay.
You know, I would jack
that
it up.
Child, girl, pray for my niece, girl.
So I want to go to a segment that's called Damn Moms. And you'll understand why I said damn moms. So here's the first clip.
Yeah, like why she in the front seat?
Oh, before I roll this one, I'm gonna set y'all up with this one, and then I want y'all to understand the gratitude of this situation. I want y'all to look at this and tell me what would y'all do any differently in this situation.
Yeah, like why she in the front seat? And I get that that's your mom and everything, but like you going to the back, right?
No, absolutely not.
Why? What are you talking about? I'm your wife. Are you serious right now?
Okay, calm
We
down.
gotta keep having these type of conversations. Every time I link up with your mother is always a problem.
Alright, cool.
I'm in his life now, so why you still here?
I'm always gonna be
Okay, but go to the back fucking seat.
Babe,
I'm your
that's
wife.
my mom.
I'm your fucking wife.
And I love you.
This is my car. But this is my car. Why do I gotta?
Babe, I understand we went in this together, but babe, that's my mom. I haven't seen her since we grown up.
He came from my car. No, but every time she's around, you switch up.
Nah, I'm just saying.
Stop being a mama's boy.
I love you and I love her. I love both of y'all.
I don't give a fuck. Go to the back.
Babe,
Go to the back
babe,
seat.
Mom, please.
Go to the back seat. No, I'm so tired of this shit. Go to the back.
Babe.
You could be his mother, cool, but go to the back.
I love
Bitch,
both
I'm
of y'all,
always
babe.
got this.
Wait a minute, hold up. Whoa, wait a minute. Did I roll that last part back? Because I swore I heard her say bitch.
The lady or
The daughter. I think I heard her say bitch.
Okay. Well, you know,
before I go into it, I want to hear that last part one more again.
Okay, I'm gonna play it.
Yeah, like why she in the front seat? And I get that that's your mom and everything, but like you going to the back, right?
No, absolutely not.
Why? What are you talking about? I'm your wife. Are you serious right now?
Okay, calm down.
We gotta keep having these type of conversations. Every time I link up with your mother, is always a problem.
Cool.
I'm in his life now, so why are you still here?
I'm always gonna be
Okay, but go to the back fucking seat.
Babe,
I'm your wife.
mom.
I'm your fucking wife.
And I love you.
This is my car. Why do I gotta?
Babe, I understand we went in this together, but babe, that's my mom. I haven't seen her since Corona.
He came from my car. No, but every time she's around, you switch up.
Nah, I'm just saying.
Stop being a mama's boy.
I love you and I love her. I love both of y'all.
Go to the back.
Babe,
Go to the back
babe,
seat.
Mom, please.
Go to the back seat. No, I'm so tired of this shit. Go to the back.
Babe.
You could be his mother, cool, but go to the back. Bitch, I always got this.
Yeah, she said bitch.
Child.
Well, what we feeling?
She could have got her ass in the backseat.
Two things. I feel like don't nail one of them helpers love him.
Right.
You don't put nobody in a situation to have to choose between the person they fell in love with and the person they also love, who is their parent. I believe in this tape, both of them needed to come together to make sure he's not put in that situation. Now, some moms out there, they really do try to show their position when they son's lives. When it comes to these other girls, they get real territorial. I'm like, baby, is this your son or is it your man?
Right.
Okay. And then they forget that they were in that spot once before with their own husband at one point. But baby girl, Miss Wife got to realize that first of all, that's mama. She ain't going nowhere, girl. Nowhere. So both of y'all gonna have to get y'all shit together. So mama was wrong and so was daughter, but stepdaughter, daughter-in-law or whatever. But when she let that bitch word come out her mouth, I draw the line now. My mama can be as petty as she want to be, but we ain't gonna call her no bitch.
Right, but you know,
and mama was being real petty too.
To play devil's advocate, though, I mean, I understand where you're coming from, but I felt like she was absolutely wrong. I felt like that, you know, both of them. Why not? She drove, the mama sit up front, and then he just sat in the back to take and save the confusion.
Because I can guarantee you, she gonna have a problem with that too. That's my husband. He needs to sit next to me in my car, so she get in the back. She already had a problem. They already have issues. So that's the thing right there. I see it all the time. They already got issues. Now he's like, this is the first time I've seen her since Corona. So my girl, all this energy, girl, it's so much that's going on there. I'm sure there's insecurities there. You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of insecurities. Mama want to play her. She want to show her position. Right. And she probably wasn't like that before, but old girl got a smart mouth, so then she became petty too. Like it's so many things that could really, dive into that.
Right.
When it comes to parents, I don't play like that. I don't do that shit. I'm not going.
I just don't see.
I'm not going. I'm not going
to do it. That's okay and all, but if y'all family, like, first off, I like driving the backseat anyway because it makes me feel like
chauffeured.
Right, I feel like I'm feeling chauffeured anyway. So,
and my mama prefers to be in the back seat. She don't like to sit up front. I have to make her sit up front. She just be like, honey, I get back here.
I like the leg room and everything. Then I can put my purse beside me. I can go do my purse if I need to. Yes, God.
I'm in his life now. Go on.
Like, girl,
where's she gonna go?
Like, I think we forgot how she birthed him.
Yeah, Patricia, I understand that. Honestly, the son needs to set the standards and protocol on both sides.
I mean, but he could. But Patricia, let's be real. Now he can only do so much. Now I don't know if you have kids, but your son ain't gonna check you because you still mama. And I'm pretty sure if you a mama, you gonna check that ass too. You ain't too grown to get your ass whooped. Now, there is how many black mamas done said that I'll beat your ass like somebody on the street that I don't know.
Right.
However, she is right. He does have to get to a point to where there is some respect on both sides there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna take mom, if mom is the problem, it's gonna take mom having to deal with the fact that mom, if you can't get it together, you know I ain't gonna be really mess. I still love you, but I ain't gonna really mess with you. Like, because he has the right to have his own family, his own life, which is his wife. But the wife is gonna have to understand that's his mama too. Right. And if you want your man to treat you with any type of decency, you watch how he treat his mama.
Right.
If he don't treat her like shit, he definitely ain't gonna treat you like shit. That's just my opinion. So they both gonna have to work together. But that was too much. When she said B, I don't care how much I love you. You ain't finna call my mama no bitch.
Absolutely. I agree with you.
I just feel so much. That was too much for me. Girl.
Let it out, child. We ain't got to move yet.
I wanted to drag her. I understood all of her angst and frustration because we've been on both sides. But when she called her a bitch, I just felt like she was calling my mama a bitch, and I wanted to drag her.
Right.
I wanted to drag her ass. And that's what I would have. It wouldn't have been a lace front. It would have. I would have drug her.
A hand front. It would have been a hand front.
Like we don't do that. Like I just believe that being disrespectful to parents is off limits. Now that's a discussion you have with him. You know what I'm saying, babe? You gotta check your mom, or you gotta understand. But girl, the mama and the girl, that's toxic.
Why didn't he just drop the mom off wherever she needed to go? And then
because he also knew the situation with them, right? So he got to learn how to maneuver in that space, right?
Exactly.
Without really knowing everything that happened, I really truly feel like that, like Patricia was saying, I really feel like that he should sit down and have a conversation with both of them.
Patricia said she would have pistol whooped that heifer. And Patricia, at this point, she done called you a B. I'm gonna give her a head start. Okay, girl. And then what I'm gonna do is your friend Patricia, I'm gonna cut her off at the next block. Cause sometimes we're a little older, we probably can't run as fast. I'm gonna cut her off so you can catch up with her. Cause call my mama B.
Oh, you petty.
Now that part I'm a little
you petty. And honestly,
the mother? Or was she talking
I don't
to
know.
boyfriend?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, the word she said, and that bitch, and then it cut off. So I don't know who she was talking about. But I'm just saying that she probably was talking about the mother. But I ain't gonna sit up here and lie. You got one time to try Francis, even though that's not my mother's name, but that's what I call her. That's my pet name for my mom. You got one time to try her. Uno. It's a wrap. Man, woman, child, dog, cat, monkey. It's a wrap.
Well, honey, if it was my mother, she'd have caught a heel upside the head.
It's a wrap.
Oh, it would have been a cat if it was mine. She would have got shot.
Girl, we don't do that.
No.
And our parents aren't always right, but we don't do that. There's a way that you can respectfully address a situation. You don't have to be. That's top, girl.
And if she did call her a bitch, how would she feel if he called her mother a bitch?
When I tell you that I had a fit watching the Clark sisters, honey, the movie, and Tiny, Twinkies, man, pushed her mama. When Twinkies man pushed her mama,
Savon, I nearly broke my TV.
Child.
He wouldn't have got out that house without an ass whooping. And that's all I'm saying.
Everybody.
Like we don't like if I did that to one of Bae's parents, bitch, I expect him to beat that ass, meaning my ass. Because if he did that to mine, I'm gonna beat his ass. It's just the way it is. You let me handle it. Don't touch her. Like she real passionate. Okay. You just go outside. Don't push her down. And when you push her down, is you crazy?
On period.
And we ain't going nowhere, honey.
Right.
We selling this right now. You finna wear that ass up and right now.
Girl, push that lady down, girl. I done got mad all over again. Lord.
Child, when he pushed that lady down, child, his ass would have hit the floor right behind him.
I don't care what she did. That was her mama. You pushed her down, and she was like, "Oh my god, Mom."
The longer
They should have showed where Dorinda and Karen would have whooped her ass, because we would have whooped her ass for letting her push him down. It would have been a whole nother prayer meeting after that, because we would have went up there to Philadelphia, New York. We would have got us a good old American Airlines ticket, because I don't think Southwest was around during then, bitch, but American Airlines was, and we would have went up and whooped his ass in the name of Jesus.
Well, I'm not even,
You know, and you know,
my
it's
blood
just,
pressure up now.
but you know, it's just one of them things. And even and not being funny when I say this, even though within our new families that we chose to have, you know what I'm saying? My drag mother, I would never let nobody disrespect her.
There's just certain things you don't do.
You know, I don't care how, like you saying, how I don't care how wrong she is. You let me handle that. You don't touch her.
When there's a dynamic like that, and they could be venting, going off, and you feel like you want to protect them as your partner, you got to still understand your position.
Yes.
Now, you know, if they're abusive, you don't let them, you know, do things to them in your presence, but there's still a way, because there's certain battles that you just not going to win.
Right.
And see, the parents, typically, they're going to be there when you not. Because y'all can get divorced and everything else, but they still going to be mama and daddy.
Right. Because you can always stand in between them, you know, and all that kind of stuff. But then if you felt like that you got to bow up at my mama anyway, you still have to wear ass with them. That is just that point. That point.
When she said bitch, I said, oh, no.
Just that point.
Girl, I'm praying my spirit needs to calm down, because I thought she was talking to Miss O. I was like,
I got you right now, girl.
I just got this can of Lysol hole, and I don't mind busting it upside your head, girl. Don't play with me. I just got it.
I got you right now, child. We finna get it. We finna get your spirit right up underneath that. Hold on, just 1 second.
Oh! Are you okay? Oh! Oh! Are you okay?
What was her thick, luscious self trying to do? What? There wasn't even a trampoline under there. What were you trying to do? Like, and so that's one of them hard head making a soft ass, thick licious. What were you doing?
This is why TikTok is getting banned.
A lot of people do this shit for likes and clicks, and they fucking themselves up. And
that part.
Now she need a new hip, a new ass, a new
back,
a new table, or whatever.
We gonna keep this 2000. She was already fat, and you know us fat people, you know our bones and stuff is just a little bit more, you know, because it's been carrying around all that them hips, ass, and fat, you know, for years. So you know, Zai's just a little bit more delicate.
What was she trying to do?
I don't know.
Like that was a homemade device. You don't know what it's rated for. You don't. I mean, even if it's rated for your rate, you got impact and force to that. So you have to triple that. Yeah. What was you doing, girl? And I want to know how you doing now.
She said to see if she was gonna bounce.
Patricia's on tonight.
She said to see if she was gonna bounce. Jesus, take the wheel.
I get it. It wasn't that far. It was just a second floor. But girl, there's concrete under you.
Hold up. Did you see the platform that they had this on? It didn't even look stable.
But she didn't even hit the middle. She hit the wood. She hit the framing. So then, girl, you didn't even know how, girl.
Yeah. So,
this baby.
You know, only in America that we have this. How many people have been moving and this didn't happen to them? Barring somebody.
I ain't mad.
I know I was there.
In case some of my friends are watching, I have nothing to say.
I mean, you know, I was there. I ain't even gonna say it lie. You know,
And I wish I had the picture. I had a whole mattress and box spring on top of my SUV. Do not play
Look,
with
doing
me.
this number while you trying to drive. Hold
Bro,
it
I
down
had
like this.
springs, I had ties, and then we went slow because as soon as we sped up, it went. I said, "Oh,
Yep.
no, no!" I
Uh-huh.
did. Babe,
Yep.
you remember that? You remember we went and picked up the mattress and box spring from Mama House, and we put it on top of the SUV and drove it home.
Yep.
Some shit you got to do, baby. When you ain't got funds for no goddamn
Hey.
moving truck, you got to make it happen.
That part.
We
So
gonna get this
sometimes, you know, you just want to feel the rain on yourself, baby.
Inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Only
the hell?
I bet you that was actually liberating. Think of how often when it start raining, we get to running like, oh my God, and you know, and then once you just set in, you like, it ain't even that damn bad. Like,
No.
this is quite soothing. Yeah, this is quite. Once you get comfortable with your shoes being soaking wet and squishing, and you just lay there and be like, it is what it is. I'm just gonna receive it.
And you know, rain is cleansing because it's water.
I just hope don't nobody come pulling in the driveway real fast and not see her there because it's raining and they get a bumper. Oh, girl,
Oh wow, they got on that cement.
because she was
Grass
bleeding
somewhere.
when it's wet. I mean, she was right, and the garage door was up, so and there was no car in the garage, so somebody could came home, girl. It could have been a whole nother incident, like old girl who fell from the second floor. You trying to be cute, do a TikTok video, you done got ran over.
Right. Right. So you know, speaking of mothers,
Ahora no joda, pendejo, maricón de la mierda.
I knew it was gonna happen. I knew somebody wasn't gonna practice and they were gonna fuck up and they was gonna take us.
she got him a damn hole and everything. She cussed him
First of
completely
all,
out.
why you sit there and let it happen? You knew some shit was off. Why you sit there and let that shit happen? You sat there and she look at her face. She was nervous anyway.
Yep, she was nervous and trembling.
No, yo,
That's why she had that pan ready.
Somebody
Because the
hole.
show was ready.
She was owed it. Coco, any comments?
Coco on mute.
I didn't mute Coco. Coco
No,
muted.
she probably. I don't know if she knows she on mute.
Oh,
Child, I don't know what she was thinking her fat ass could jump off that thing. Girl, fat girls can't fly, girl. Fat girls can't fly.
we float though.
We definitely float. We
But
float
there was
very
no
well.
water.
She
And you
thought
heard
she
when
was
I
going
said
to
that wasn't a
airplane.
pool under there. That wasn't.
She thought she was a 737.
That's what she thought she was.
The Grinch.
Have y'all ever went through a bad break? Well, not necessarily a bad breakup, but when you trying to say something to someone that you love without saying something, but then you take and use a song to get that talk out to
Point
them. Like-
across.
yes, here you go.
Now who was there for you when your ass was out of work? Me, not that bitch, me. Talk to her.
And she had on her super jumbo bitch. That's the jumbo bonnet you wear when you got 26, 28, 32.
And you know she probably had no inches underneath though.
It moved too quickly. She didn't have none under there. She had a good old 10-inch
Slick back.
bob or something. Or
Old
wrap.
slick
I don't even
back.
know why she had all that on. But she probably had some. She was prepared because she probably has a unit. But baby, when you get into your modes and you get to hearing them songs, they take you to a.
Yes,
That
God.
part.
Child,
And
especially
they
Sparkle.
And they bet not do nothing but sit there and take it. You better not say
That's
shit.
it.
Child, you
That's
know you eat trouble when you pull out the Sparkle.
The BAM said a 27 piece.
I can't.
No, she need a do-rag on and not that damn bonnet.
Sort of still lay down, baby.
She needed a do-rag. Girl, somebody actually called and asked me if I do 27 pieces, and I said, no, ma'am, I don't, but thanks for calling.
And you have a good day. And
Girl,
you
who
have a
gonna
good
put
day.
all that work in? Girl, get your wig. Get you a lace wig, girl. It's quicker. Like, who gonna do all that?
I didn't even. Do they still make 27-piece hair?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually a lot of cute styles you can do with them. It really is. And I love to see them in the beginning, but I hate to see them a day later because, bitch, when you sit down
A
and you
complete
bend
fool.
down and that shit flip up, you got that duck in the back. No, ma'am.
You said what? It's a what in the back?
That duck in the back. It just
The
it just
duck
stick
bill,
like this.
it just flip up.
It flipped like this in the back. And you notice everybody who got one, they always talking about, I know, girl. I know. They always rubbing that down because they
And
know
the
it's
kitchen
too dark.
showing. And the kitchen showing in the back.
And they're brush shocked because they didn't get it trimmed up. They always laying it down. It's cute when they like this, but when they go like this, girl, it flip.
Like, what's that hump right there?
Speaking of, black mamas, so have y'all ever went through this situation when you know you ain't supposed to be in the kitchen?
Raz, dwa, trzy.
And they keep making the noise, and you like this don't even bounce this many damn times. Just because I'm in here, you being loud and dramatic, but you kind of glad that the glass didn't break though. So you was like,
honey, I'm like the Flash because I would have scooped down that first bounce and I'd have caught that glass.
Girl,
if you ain't supposed to be in that kitchen, no, ma'am, I didn't like to get beat, so no, I'd have caught that glass.
Well, speaking of getting beat, y'all remember how your mama used to apologize to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you hungry? Yes. Want to eat?
Till this day.
That's exactly how I do it. And
It still is.
Because I said what I said, and you did what you did, and I got your ass whooped because you was fucking around and you was playing. I'm gonna come on in and get you something to eat now because it's getting late.
Come on, I know I was wrong, but you know what? Come and get this food.
And I'm gonna whoop your ass again because I done told you about me coming here and I asked you to vacuum this damn floor. And I walk in here all this shit on the floor.
But did you not see how she just paused there for a second because she was looking around to see, I guess, whatever else that she didn't beat you for?
that floor. Go back because she didn't vacuum the floor, not the floor. The floor.
The floor.
I'm finna play it again.
Floor, girl. That's all I saw was the floor.
Uh-oh, here it is.
Are you hungry? Yes. Want to eat?
So she was checking to make sure she vacuumed that floor. That's what she was looking for.
You didn't.
Because if you didn't, I'm going to whoop that ass.
She didn't vacuum that floor.
So she didn't vacuum that floor?
She didn't, because you can say it was still some stuff on that floor. She didn't vacuum the
Well,
floor.
it actually looked like the carpet need to be shampooed, but that's no here, no there.
Oh, Jesus.
There were a few things on there that could have been sucked up with a vacuum as well before we shampoo. But it did look a little dirty, but I wasn't gonna say nothing about that because that wasn't that baby's fault. She can't shampoo the whole carpet.
Right.
She can just vacuum.
Have y'all ever lived in an apartment and you had neighbors above you that just got on your nerves from running backwards and forth and backwards and forth and backwards and forth and backwards?
Making so much noise.
Sit their ass down. This is what you do to people like that.
I'm here for that level of pity. I am here. I approve this message.
Do you approve?
I am Savon Osborne and I'm running for senator and I approve that message.
Do you approve this message?
I concur because I used to do the same thing. I would take the broom, honey, and boom, 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 just in all the rooms. I'll go from room to room, room to room, room to room. I'm petty.
Girl, I was at the shop not 2 weeks ago, and my neighbor was doing some renovation, hanging up some things, which I get, doing some renovations in his suite.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like 10 o'clock in the morning. I got clients, and he's banging on that wall. I'm like, bitch, you don't have clients right now. However, I do. And I'm watching my paintings do this. And then the bitch just fell on the floor.
Oh.
All you saw, I stopped curling. I put that damn curl her down, and all you heard me go was boom, 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 boom on the door. He came out his suite and came to the door because at the door I keep the screen locked, and he came and he was like, I said, what is you doing over there? My bad. I am so sorry. I got like 3 more and I'm gonna be done. I mean, I get you renovated, but I like my shit is falling off the wall.
You should have went in there with that. Can you more hair care? And with a whole bed, right? A whole bed.
Bitch, I was like, and she was just like, you okay? Because I was mad. It was like, I hit it so damn hard, my hands was hurting. It was hard. I was trying to curl her hand. I was trying to curl her head, and my hands was hurting because I hit too hard. But, I was mad. But
you was playing the bongo.
So you mean telling me you was in the middle of stuff with old Marcel, and you
I
said,
was early. And I was like,
that's the part that's nothing to do with it.
Like, just like that. Just like that. Just threw it. Mm-hmm.
I can see her doing it.
I was big mad. I was like, this motherfucker.
So you were super petty.
And how did he look when he came to the door?
He came to the door. My bad. And he real cool, y'all. He real cool. But I was real mad. I done dropped my goddamn pen being theatrical, but I'll have to find it later. But yeah, he was like, oh, my bad. I'm like, the hell is you doing? Like, my paintings and shit falling off the wall.
You don't need to be knocking at his Smith. You gotta knock him hard.
There go the voice of reason right there. Listen to Silent Bay. It's okay.
This is Silent Bay. Oh no, that wasn't me. That wasn't on my side.
Oh, I don't know who was that. Who was talking?
He knows how petty I am. Somebody wrote a note. We ain't gonna talk about that. We'll leave that alone.
Somebody wrote you a note.
What you say? Go for it. Girl, I came home from the shop and it was a late night. I had a long day. And this is when I was getting up at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning going to the gym. And I would let my dogs out. Now, mind you, this is where I was wrong. This was my teachable moment. So I would let my dogs out real quick because as soon as I get up, if anyone have animals, as soon as you get up, they ready to go pee. And if you don't let them pee in, they're going to find somewhere to pee. So you let them out. After I let them out, put my clothes on and go back and grab them. Well, these motherfuckers want to bar. And it's too early in the morning, so I get it. And I had done it a couple times. And instead of her coming and just saying, hey, listen, control your motherfuckers, okay? My baby's trying to sleep. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. We ain't ready to get up yet. Like, I get it. She had just moved over in the neighborhood. And that's where I was wrong. Cool, no problem. But she didn't do that. She wrote this good old long, grandiloquent, dear Karen ass letters and then drove her ass around and stuck it in my mailbox. And she didn't think that I was gonna know because she didn't put like a return address or nothing on it. Okay, nothing like that. Just a little note on it. Girl, in that note, she threatened to call the police. I'm recording and I'm going to call the police and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Well, see, what the bitch don't know is I got cameras all around my house. Bitch, I saw when you sent your punk ass husband around here to touch my goddamn mailbox and drop that old ugly petty ass letter in my motherfucking mailbox. So what did I do? I got home and it was midnight. And I went upstairs, bitch. I done grabbed my pen. I done got a blank piece of paper from the printer, girl. I done wrote this old ugly ass letter back to her. And I said, bitch, call the police, call the fire department, call the fuck you want. This is their goddamn yard. They can block who the fuck they want to. They don't know you. You a goddamn stranger. And had them come talk to me like your punk ass should have came and talked to me. Oh. And I drove it around there and put it in her mailbox at 12 o'clock at night. And I sat there for a second so you can see them lights outside her motherfucking house. And I drove my ass back around here. And I ain't get no more letters from her either. Now, I didn't let my dogs out at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning either because I learned my lesson, okay? However, that bitch didn't come back over here again.
But see, I would have been petty and I wouldn't have used none of my paper. I'd have used that same piece of paper she used on the back.
I couldn't. It was them good little bit of notebook paper, them little notepads, bitch. I needed space because I had space. And I said, and on my property said no trespassing, Okay, beware of dolls because you hurt them. So the next time you come and touch my mailbox, bitch, you trespassing, and I'm gonna call the popo on you.
Period.
And it was called. Now, this is no disrespect to anybody who's renting. I'm just talking about a moment. But she just moved in. The owner had moved out, so it was entitled "Dear Renter."
Mm.
Ooh, and then I said, what you should have done was case the neighborhood before you moved in. There are dogs that's been living in this house for 9 years. And they don't know you. Well. They don't know you. They bark all the time when I come outside. Bitch, they don't know you. They doing their job. They're barking at a stranger, in which you are a stranger.
And they ain't going nowhere.
No, you're dear renter. That's what you are.
And we'll see you in about 12 months.
Girl, she didn't say shit else to me. And when I saw her husband, like a year later, I saw her husband outside because I was cutting because mine is fenced in, so I have to cut outside the fence. I was cutting, I saw him. I said, hey, how you doing? He said, fine. I said, good. Nice to meet you officially.
Oh, you petty.
Tell your wife I said hello.
Again. Tell I said hello again. Oh, you petty.
I
still got mine. I still got that damn letter.
So what would y'all do if somebody did this to you?
All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and heat up my snack.
Boy, who you talking to?
One more time for the ones in the back.
All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and heat up my snack.
Boy, who you talking to? Girl, I know about those heating seats.
Oh, is there something you want to share with the class?
They know what he did to me the first time I got in his damn car. He turned them damn seats on, and I didn't know he had heated seats.
Was you having a hot splash?
It ain't funny.
Was you having a hot flash?
Girl, I thought I was having a hot flash, girl. I was like, my ass and back is on fire, Lord Jesus. And it was already outside, and I told him we was going to have to stop at the emergency room. I'm feeling real faint because I don't know why I'm so hot. And he just laughing. And I'm like, why are you laughing? Because his buttons, it wasn't like that. It was a button on the side of his seat that he hit to turn them on. That was the hottest damn seats I've ever sat in.
And you got all them thighs and butts and hips.
I was hot, girl. I was like, oh, Lord. I think, babe, I don't know what's going on. And he was laughing. I'm like, what's so fucking funny? He said he had to warm his snack, though. I like that. That was cute.
Yes. Well, this winter, y'all can use that yourself.
You don't have that car no more, girl. But, girl, that bitch, them heating seats, I swear it went from off to barbecue. I ain't never. I told him he need to get that shit checked because I think it was a fire hazard. That was too hot. It's supposed to be warm.
Yeah, it's supposed to be warm. It's not supposed to be like crazy. So I have an audio file I want y'all to listen to and tell me what would y'all do if this happened to you or a sibling.
I accidentally clogged my boyfriend's toilet, so I took the poop out and put it in his cat's litter box. Then he asked if I pooped in it. I said no, but he said his cat has been dead for a week. Please pick me up.
Child.
I'm gonna play it one more time for y'all.
I accidentally clogged my boyfriend's toilet, so I took the poop out and put it in his cat's litter box. Then he asked if I pooped in it. I said no, but he said his cat has been dead for a week. Please pick me up.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry. My condolences to your fur baby, but why do you still have the cat litter after a week?
My question is, why are you gonna take a scoop it out of the commode and put it into the cat box?
Everybody knows that, first of all, that turd is different from a cat turd. And then secondly, just you clogged his toilet. It's been plenty of toilets I done clogged, and it's a very embarrassing story to have. You know, went over and fucked up them hoes plumbing. You know, went to their house and you done dropped off the shit that you ain't come here. But you have that discussion I wish my friend Renee was on here. I can't tell you how many
I
times
don't.
I was like, Renee, where's your plunger?
Okay. Because every bathroom I go to, especially in my house, I look for the plunger, honey, just in case.
First, before I do anything else,
Before
I
I
make
put-
sure I have the necessary tools because I know what's
Okay.
gonna happen.
The toilet paper is stocked, the plunger's right there. Okay, we're good to go.
I'm already mad because I don't like going to nobody's house pooping.
Right, because I was raised not to, but this is one of my
You
best
don't do
friends
that.
said, hey, girl,
Did you say?
I'm going to the phone.
Did you say? Did you say you done messed up a whole bunch?
I have. I'm not gonna lie, girl. My system is like I can eat, and as soon as I eat, I immediately have to use the restroom. So immediately,
And you say you're looking for the necessary equipment.
right? And girl, and it feels like
It's necessary equipment.
girl, and I make sure I look around, and if I don't see what I need, you know what, girl, I'm gonna go ahead and go because I gotta run to the store before I get home.
I don't feel safe.
Because I know if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen to me.
Oh, Jesus.
Girl.
Oh.
Shit, if it happens in your own toilet, you're going to have to expect it to happen elsewhere.
Oh,
I keep me like 3 or 4 plungers, shit.
I have a plunger in a plunger and scrubber set.
When it's time to dump, we dumping.
Baby, no, I'll be like, oh God, oh Lord. And one lady was like, it's okay, baby. I've been having issues with that. When she tried, I think she was lying to make me feel better. No, bitch, you don't want to be fucked up her damn plumbing. Because if you knew you've been having issues, you would tell me, baby, now that's good. Come on, a little funny. It's what you do. You don't let nobody go in there and they already uncomfortable, drop a couple of deuces, and then they done fucked up your shit.
Right.
Literally. Man. That's a hard thing to go through. It's like you really want that Southwest commercial to roll by. Need to get away. Let me just go on and book this flight. And I'm gonna skip out the back and not even say shit to nobody. I'm just gonna leave and never call again.
Child.
I mean,
her big ass done came over here and fucked up my goddamn toilet. That's exactly what you say.
So how do you explain that to a person that you done jacked it up? Because you know, friends and family, that's something different.
Hey,
hey,
you have a plunger? And hope. Now, it ain't never got to the point where it came out, but it ain't never got to thank God, Lord Jesus. But I'll be like, Now, my friend knows that it's happened twice at her house, and she don't have issues with plumbing, so I know it's me. So now what I do is when I go in there and I got to use it because I'm comfortable with her. She's my best friend, so she know I plunge first before I do anything else. We're not gonna have any problems today.
You say you plunge first?
And she know what it is.
My God, today.
She know what it gives. She ain't asking no questions. She's like, all right, Bessie, yes, ma'am, because you know. I mean, deep. Make sure.
Okay, we need a commercial because I'm through. I cannot. Jesus.
Ain't no need you courtesy flushing T blessed. If it's gonna clog up, you better hold up because you might get surprised while you own it. I pre-plunge, yes, ma'am. I don't want them problems. I done been embarrassed too much, girl. Nope.
So what
does the pre-plunge do exactly?
Make sure ain't nothing in the line. Okay, because I know I'm not passing deuces that goddamn big, so I shouldn't be the one that's causing the problem. Like I'm not using like 2 tons of toilet paper and shit because I'm respectful of people's supplies. However, let me pre-plunge because I don't know, girl. It was a pebble or 2, bitch. How is it stopped up? But let me not.
Ooh.
Nope. I'm dead ass. I wish I was lying. I really do.
I was ready.
It's you know what? I was not expecting this from this.
I was not ready.
I don't need to. I don't need to check my plumbing, baby. Because if you hear it, I have a very fruitful system. I told you as soon as I eat, I gotta go. Ain't shit stopped up there, honey. She's working like she should. They need to check their plumbing.
Do you pre-plunge at home?
Hell yeah. I don't trust nothing. Yes, ma'am. Now, if you use that good tissue, that 2-ply, that thick, you have better chances of causing a clog because that's that good shit, you know. So you got a pre-plunge, girl. You don't
I
go
use
on that
Angel
blindly.
Soft.
Don't go on that blindly. Don't get learn from my mistakes, friends.
Oh Jesus!
Shit, sometimes even if it go down, you just gotta give it a good plunge just in case for the next time. Shit, we're gonna be prepared.
Because what if it don't, and then as soon as they go in after you, this bitch done fucked up my toilet. So make sure.
Yes.
Girl, what did you do? What you talking about, girl? I mean, my toilet won't flush. Girl, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Don't play with me. I pre-plunged before, and don't play with me, girl.
She say I.
Girl. You know how the sound it made, girl.
Jesus. Yeah. I hope you washed your ass though.
Bitch, your shit is fucked up if you got that big ass power drill, girl. Ain't nobody going back there again. You gonna need a whole doctor's appointment. The whole baby, look, just turning around.
It's spinning them. Lord have mercy.
Well, I mean, it could be a cause of a no nut. It really could. Like to hear, here you go.
When the nut was plentiful, when the nut was tender. Because I'm fasting from the nuts, I go outside to clear my mind. But I see a nut tree. I see nuts of every kind. And so I begin to wonder, if fasting from the nut was a blunder, should I just go crazy? Should I release the thunder? But oh no, I made a bet that I could resist the nut, and I am not a baller. Best believe I'm not paying that $5. A week left in... I'm not paying it. A week left in my journey. For the nut I am yearning. The nut will not bug me. I'm not a roly-poly. I am a man. The nut will not control me.
Yeah.
So December comes blooming. Blooming like a daisy. Best believe not as December. Your boy going crazy.
What English class was that?
Right.
It was no nut November, meaning he wasn't touching himself. He was abstaining from
dope nuts.
And he wasn't gonna pay that $5 if he did it. So he
That
said,
part.
You ain't getting my $5.
That part.
Bless his heart. I'm not paying $5.
He said, I'm not doing it.
That's what he said.
I'm not doing it. Don't even, I'm not paying it. It will not control me.
I got 1 or 2 more, and then we're gonna be done, y'all.
Yeah, like why she in the front seat?
Sorry, that's the wrong one.
Don't get us started,
That's
girl.
not- That's not the one. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Got mad all over again.
She don't see us? You see me?
Yeah. Yes, I see you. You see me?
Hell yeah, I see you. Both of us sitting here looking like 2 big Barneys. We see each other.
Wash your damn hands.
Please.
Just get up.
Even had flushable wipes. I pay attention to everything. My trauma. Pay attention to everything. I didn't see the plunger though. I don't think she had a plunger on the side.
We're not going there with you in the plunge in the moment.
Sure.
So I know when you come to visit next year, whenever Rona lets up, to make sure you have a plunger.
If you hear
a custom one,
don't ask no questions. You know what's going down, girl.
I ain't even gonna question it.
I'm gonna try to make sure I'm a liquid diet so that we don't have these problems, you know. But
you start your liquid diet tomorrow.
I do. That's why I'm gonna eat me some ice cream tonight. Yes, ma'am. I'm getting it in, girl. Ball to the wall, girl, tonight. Yes, God. Yes, God.
Tomorrow.
Yes, honey.
What's wrong?
What happened?
What was that?
Wait, what happened?
He thought he was he's trying to catch the ghost. I'm gonna do it one more time.
Oh.
Yep. He was trying to catch a ghost.
That ghost got in.
Chad, one more time. One more time.
Oh shit, I just deleted it. I'm sorry. But I do have a special song that I like to no, we're not gonna do that one yet. You know, sometimes people during the 19 people have created some rather strange, has created some rather strange traditions to release stress. And I'm not really sure if people really do understand that some things are a little bit out there, but we're gonna take y'all there just a little bit. Hold on.
Now we're stuck in quarantine. Everyone needs to release their steam. Everyone needs to release their steam. Everyone needs to scream.
You go first. You go first. You go first.
What the?
Child, I do that already.
That was me like the second month in quarantine. Like, oh my God.
Nah, Jasmine, you go scream.
I mean, the way he just came up, like,
yes, like he was possessed.
Oh Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna play it again in just 1 second, but let's go to a commercial. Hold on, we'll be right back, y'all. Yes. Did you get you some pecan? Some butter pecan? Girl, you muted.
It's buttered.
It's buttered.
Girl, why did I go to casket? Like, what the hell?
I don't know.
Don't rush. TikTok.
Well, while you working that out, let me show you what they've been doing during quarantine.
So we've had squirrels getting in.
Sorry, wrong one. Hold on, where it is.
Use this time to create and get abs.
Sorry, wrong one. Where's it at? Here
Now
it
we're
is.
stuck in quarantine. Everyone needs to release their steam. Everyone needs to release their steam. Everyone needs to scream.
You go first. You go first. You go first.
What in God's name?
Keisha said, was he transforming? Look, Keisha, I think he was transforming, girl.
I don't know why.
So
I apologize to all the Caucasian listeners, but again, that's white people shit.
Oh no.
He said,
I think that's the Corona stuff. I think when Venetia come, girl, she just destroys us all. We just don't know what to do.
I need them to comment because that's
Use this time to create and get abs and write a novel and be amazing and make a podcast and learn a language and be shut up.
Yes, that.
Alrighty then.
That right there.
Yeah.
That. Because that's all you hear during this moment. Take the opportunity to be great. Up, girl. I'm not trying to hear all that positivity right now, girl. I'm mad and I want to sit in it. Okay. Allow me to sit in it. Okay.
So one more time.
Huh?
One more time.
Yes.
Use this time to create and get abs and write a novel and be amazing and make a podcast and learn a language and be shut up.
You can tell she been crying. She had the raccoon eyes. She did.
It
was a meltdown. None of her friends checked in on her.
Poor baby.
Has anyone ever had problems with animals before?
No.
You haven't?
What you mean problems with animals?
Never.
I'm gonna show you right now.
So we've had squirrels getting in our attic. And my wife is now standing on the counter because she's freaked out and thinks one has somehow gotten in our bathroom, which is physically impossible. Sus, it is literally impossible.
Squirrel in there. I hear it.
No, I'm telling you.
Don't open that door.
I got a stick.
No, you call the exterminator right now.
Watch,
Call
dude.
Rita Brady.
Watch.
Rita Brady.
Watch. What did I just tell you?
I know it did.
There literally is nothing in here. Literally nothing. Nothing. I'm looking everywhere.
I know it did.
Not even that squirrel said, "Where is your plunger?" I'm not gonna be able to use the restroom over. You don't have a plunger, girl.
See now, that's too much.
See, bless her. Oh my God, I jumped.
I did too, shit.
Child,
Oh my God, hold on. Let me see, what is this?
I want to say.
Okay, wrong one. I'm sorry. Let me delete that one so I don't hit that one again. It's what I really wanted to show you.
Water is squirting out.
What the fuck? What the fuck happened? What the? Oh my God! I'm fucking bleeding. Oh shit! Boy, bleeding. What the fuck?
This is exactly why we have really high security deposits today.
Okay. You're exactly right.
Always playing. Fucking up shit. Now, who gonna fix my light?
Come on, homeowner. Who gonna fix
my motherfucking light? I don't give a fuck about this watermelon. Who gonna fix my light?
A dear renter.
Okay.
Who gonna fix my light? That's all I gotta say.
Y'all want to see it one more time?
No. That triggered my life. No.
Oh, Jesus.
Bitch, he was getting it.
Yes, God.
He was getting it. You hear me?
Yes, God.
I love him. He was getting it.
Yes, God.
And he was on point. He said, bitch, I'm a savage. Yes.
and looked at y'all like y'all was crazy. Like, and what's up? And what's up?
What?
Okay.
Y'all, you can't do it like me. Bitch, you can't do it like me.
What?
Savon. Savon.
I'm just waiting on my ice cream to soften.
To soften a little bit.
Soften.
So once y'all figure this one out, y'all let me know what y'all see.
I'm scared.
Oh my god. We're brave.
You guys are brave.
Stop it, Lewis.
Did y'all see it?
They were feeding the tortoise lettuce.
One more time. You'll see it.
Sarah. Oh my god. We're brave.
You guys are brave. You guys are brave.
Stop it, Lewis.
You nasty ass. I can't.
Anyone in the comment caught what it was?
This is why I say people don't be paying attention. They just let their kids walk in on anything.
Just do anything.
So apparently nobody in the comments caught it.
They was like, turn the damn lights off. Turn the goddamn lights off. We ain't even busy.
Hold on, I gotta go back now.
Hold on. I want you one more time. This is the last time.
Sarah. Oh my god. We're brave.
You guys are brave.
Stop it, Lewis.
Oh, okay, I see.
I tell you.
You
And
hear
she was
about those
just
people
sitting there
that you hear
watching.
about those people that got arrested on the beach because they was having sex on the beach, and they got arrested.
Listen, what's funny? The turtles are not bothered by the audience.
They show
During COVID-19, Zylan.
What happened?
They ain't even had their
Somebody got
masks on,
arrested.
did they?
Somebody got they ain't had their mask on. There they were, and girl was doing pretty much doggy style on her man and riding him like reverse cowgirl and all child.
Oh.
And there was photos and everything.
Jesus. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, y'all.
They got their
I apologize for I hit that button, baby. I didn't know you still talking. Please forgive me.
Ain't nothing. I just said they just got their asses taken to jail because they had so many pictures and evidence of them being nasty on the beach. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus.
See, I don't understand. They know they was at the wrong beach.
Right, y'all should have went to a nude beach or something.
On top of that, you could have did that at like 2:00 in the morning, girl.
Right.
Yeah.
1 a.m., girl.
Right. So, y'all, we got one more thing to wrap up, and then after that, we're gonna be up out of here. I think I done held y'all long enough, and I think everybody's got to go to work, and at least I do. And if anybody want to do a after show, it's up to you. But
after the
here we go.
Nice to meet you. I'm Nancy. Nancy, that's my mom's name. My dad named me after my great aunt who was a slave. Okay, I'm sorry.
Wait. Go again.
Nice to meet you. I'm Nancy. Nancy, that's my mom's name. My dad named me after my great aunt who was a slave. Okay, I'm sorry.
Girl, I wouldn't have felt bad. I was like, okay, cute. Am I supposed to apologize for what your
And the
girl?
thing is, I already know exactly what Sheila this is, and they always be doing this bullshit on their shit.
The way she said, "Oh, I'm sorry," like damn,
I wouldn't have been. I said, okay, cute. Well, great.
she took it real personal.
Say, but she said, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Take a deep breath.
I mean, she knows some shit.
See, this is the problem. Let me tell you what's the problem.
No, that's probably because she was. I know what it is.
This is how I know if I
Savon,
I
say what
wouldn't
you
be
got to say.
shit. I wouldn't be shit. Cause I've been looking at her like, all right, Nancy. So tell me about yourself. I wasn't there. It wasn't my fault, girl. So, and I was named after my uncle who raped me. Let me see who top who, bitch.
Right.
So I'm so low down, I would make up shit just to make it better.
Right.
But I'm named after the uncle who fondled me at 12. Nancy.
I said, well, my mother was named after a slave owner.
And that's not funny. So I'm not making fun of people. That's not funny. But I'm just saying, like, don't do me like that, girl, because you may not know what you're gonna get from me.
But the part that I'm laughing at is when her whole demeanor changed.
She said,
she was so bubbly. She was so bubbly. She said, "Oh,
it's heavy."
I'm sorry. Why? Because my name Nancy.
Though. Why she had that soliloquy come out like that?
I don't know. I gotta play it one more time so y'all can get the full understanding of what I'm saying."
Nice to meet you. I am Nancy. Nancy, that's my mom's name. My dad named me after my great aunt who was a slave. Okay, I'm sorry.
Y'all low down.
She said, "Okay, I'm sorry."
Y'all low down.
Laughing a little bit.
Y'all low down.
I mean,
I said, "Girl, you don't need to apologize. Reparation."
Laughing at her pain.
She was all perky and everything. She's like, "Hi, my name is Nancy."
I need to know what episode.
I was named after mine.
Savon, they do these episodes like this all the time, so I need to know the full context of the episode.
I mean, but here's the thing: like, I'm so not shit in my head. Like the shit that I'm thinking right now that I would have said in response, I ain't shit.
I'm not either. That's the bad part.
I would have been like, "Oh my god, that explains your beautiful hair." So was he also like your granddad, or like did they have like an entanglement?
Was he a house slave?
She was quick. She said, "Oh, I'm sorry."
They don't silent, do they?
She said, "No, I'm sorry."
So they do this on purpose? Like they put people in fucked up situations on purpose?
Yes, they do.
What is it called?
I'm gonna try and find the channel and I'll send it to you because they have important conversations, but there's always something that happens like that on the episode where it's like, "Girl, why the hell this shit happened to me?"
I am so not.
When I tell you,
no, but then there's a gay black boy, right? And he be reading people for filth the whole time when they be saying this shit, and I'd be like, I can't with this. I can't do it no more. One time they were asking they were trying to figure out who in the line was gay or straight, just by their outfits and clothing.
Girl. And you know some folks got it wrong. They was like, "What the hell you mean?"
I need to send it to you.
You gotta send it to me.
Jesus, take the wheel.
I'm gonna sing Cher Lloyd by Cher Lloyd. Oh,
somebody not know how to flush a toilet after they've had a shit.
That's what I mean.
Well, it was fucking one of yous. Disgusting.
Yes.
Oh, like she just came home from a 12-hour shift or what?
She aired them out. They didn't know what to say. Savon? Questions, comments, concerns?
I'm not shit, so no.
Savon, what is this? Savon, you about to say, girl, that's why you should. Savon would have been like, girl, that's why you should have plunged first, bitch, before you took your shit.
Where's the plunger, girl? That's all. That's all. That I need to keep one in my purse. I believe that. You can't be touching everybody's plunges.
I accidentally clogged my boyfriend's toilet, so I took the poop out and put it in his cat's litter box. Then he asked if I pooped in it. I said no, but he said his cat has been dead for a week. Please pick me up.
The plunger.
This is some foolishness.
All right. I got one more, and then we done for real.
Girl, this is your 8th closing.
I know. This is it, though.
It's a song that's been in my spirit. And I just wanted to share it with the people because a lot of people are confused about how to maintain their peace and their sanity and their unbotheredness. But it's a song that always comes to my spirit, and I want to share it with you, and I hope it blesses you like it has blessed me. Blocking you blesses me. Blocking you blesses me. Your opinion doesn't count, not an inch or an ounce. Why? 'Cause blocking you blesses me. I like it already. Y'all liking it? I'll hit it again. Blocking you blesses me. You ugly and you're not gonna bother me. I can't give you that kind of power. Blocking you blesses me. Your life already in shambles. How you gonna give me advice about mine? Your opinion doesn't count, not an inch or an ounce. Blocking you, 'cause you're ugly, and I ain't finna be bothered. Blocking you, Pastor and First Lady. I don't need y'all on my page. Blocking you, none of my coworkers. I don't need y'all going back to my job telling them what I'm doing. Blocking you, none of the members at church, 'cause I don't need y'all in my business. None of y'all. Blocking you blesses me. Block them people and be blessed.
Hallelujah.
Yes, oh.
Blocking you blesses me.
Blocking you
well.
blesses me.
Yes, God.
Yay.
Blocking you blesses me.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
What she say?
Your life is already in a shambles.
Come on now. Yes.
Yes.
Your life is already in the shambles. How you gonna give me advice on mine? Blocking you.
Okay.
Because you're ugly.
Because you're ugly.
When she said that, I was like, girl,
I don't need you running back to them folks at my job telling my business.
Blocking you.
Yes, God.
Blocking you.
Talk about me eating this ice cream.
Blocking you.
Yes, God, mind your business and stay out of my guts. Because what?
Blocking you.
Let me use my toilet plunger.
Blocking you.
Yes, God.
Pre-plunge. Go ahead.
Blocking you.
Yes, God.
Blesses me.
Come on, Coco.
Hallelujah.
Not the pre-plunge, honey.
Yes, God.
If you didn't learn anything tonight, you learned to pre-plunge.
Pre-plunge.
Set yourself up for success.
To pre-plunge.
Pre-plunge, girl.
I
can't take no flights right now during COVID-19, girl. Set yourself up for success.
And not for the mess.
Not for the mess. Come on now. Yes.
Before I fall off the second floor, blocking you.
Blocking you. Before I sit up here and fuck up your light at your house.
Blocking you.
Before your cat sneeze all over me.
Okay.
Blocking you. Blocking you.
Before I smack your mama and call her a B.
Blocking you. Blocking you.
Say it again.
Before I smack your mama and
Let's
call
go,
her
bro.
Go. Now you
Go
know
knows
that.
she's supposed to mute that other stuff.
Turn your radio down. Turn your radio down.
Girl, you know damn bad.
You know when you come in,
you.
Yeah, you come in, you gotta close out that other one, girl, or mute it.
That's a fool mess.
Hey, go.
My go.
Hey, go.
Come on, y'all. I love that. Come on.
Okay.
Come on, Smiley. Hit me with a little.
I ain't singing that again, child. My throat messed up.
Oh, God.
You say your throat messed up.
Yeah.
Do we a throat plunger?
You need a throat lozenge, girl.
I need a good, I need ice cream. I ain't got no ice cream today.
Damn, Needs. Had I known, I would have Amazoned you some.
Right.
Okay, because they do take.
I can't get it. I can't get it no other way.
You know I would have ate it too, girl.
Yes, I couldn't get it no other kind of way. Yes. Blesses me.
Stay off my plate. What you say? Say mine. Stay off my plate and don't be worried about what I eat.
Right. What about what I eat?
Exactly, girl.
Because tomorrow I'll be real evil. I'm apologizing in advance. So Tuesday, I've been like this the whole time. Tuesday.
This ain't gonna be good. This ain't gonna.
No.
I'm gonna be laughing the whole time. I'm like, girl, please don't mess with my
come on now.
Jasmine gonna be like, you gonna be on the show? No, I'm going to bed before I kill somebody, girl, because I'm hungry.
Okay, I understand. Don't forget, y'all. Coming up on Tuesday, we do have a chat with Divine, and we have Moet Da Vinci. She will be kicking off our showgirl / pageant girl. And then on Friday nights, a new show has been added to the lineup. It's a Freaky Friday with Go Gadget at 9 Central Standard Time.
Come on, side profile.
Okay, I saw a little boobage.
Yeah, I was in my bed. I
Mm.
was taking that picture for somebody. I was trying to.
Ooh, child. Child, those are extra long.
Wait.
Honey, can you feel your testicles?
Wait, I have something to say. Wait.
Ooh.
Wait.
Those are kind of pants you need to buy when you got a high butt crack.
No, those are the ones where you have to tuck. He must have tucked before he put that on. Because, baby,
It's been a long day.
The chasing on there, it ain't going to be, it ain't right.
Now, those pants wouldn't have fit that ass.
Okay.
Now, this is so funny because why they
You know the girl. You know the girl.
Samuel.
Oh.
No.
Huh?
Yeah, she
Why they do that to Samuel Jackson?
They could have picked anybody. Right.
Girl, you know they don't care. They don't care about people, girl.
If y'all haven't had an opportunity to, y'all make sure y'all go over and visit Pass the Sugar. Yes, Pass the Sugar. So I'm gonna get a 40 y'all for a second, and then we finna get out of here because I done held y'all on here for an hour, 2 hours, and got damn near 30 minutes. So it's time to get off of here.
He said it's time to get off.
It's time to get off of here. Go Gadget. You up first.
Oh, you can find me at Go Gadget Bridget on Instagram and my YouTube channel, and Go Gadget Bridget on Twitter, and Go Gadget Bridget on Periscope. I've been on Periscope for a long time. I don't know how that happened, but I'm on Periscope too, you guys. Bye.
You said you don't know how that happened.
I don't know how that happened because back then I think Twitter was connected to Periscope. When Periscope first happened, they was like, press this button and this will connect you to Periscope, and then that's how it happened. I don't know. This was years ago.
I think you're right. Yeah, that's how it happened. Yep.
Hold on just 1 second. Coco D, you up next.
Hello, everyone. I just want to thank you, Jasmine. Y'all make sure you like, share, and subscribe her content. You can reach me on my YouTube channel, Coco Delicious. As you know, I got the tea on what's hot, what's not, and everything in between, okay? You can also check me out on Instagram at Coco Delicious or my Facebook, which is Jermaine, Jamine, Coco, Coko Delicious.
Yes.
Thank you.
Not a problem. Hang tight. Zylant, you're up next.
Hello, all. You know where to find me, Chad.
Oh.
Make sure y'all hit that like button for my mama's channel. Please and thanks. Also, you can follow me on my channel. I'll be having content coming up discussing Black is King and Brandy's new album. I don't know which one's going to come first. I'm going to have to figure that out. But just stay tuned on that. And I'll see you guys later.
Yeah. You know I'm here for the Black is King, honey. Yes, the visual.
Hold on one second. So, Pastor Sugar, you up next, baby.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Thank you all for joining tonight. Make sure you hit that like button and make sure you follow all these wonderful guests, panelists that we've had on tonight. You can find me on my personal Instagram page, The Great Alexander. See the screen name below. And the business page, Pastor Sugar, is PDS_style on Facebook. And you can also find us on the website, www.pastorsugar.com. See you all later and hope you all have a good night.
Alrighty, hold on. Hang tight. Girl, we done it again. But before you say something, I got one more thing for you. You know, I wanted to take the opportunity to say,
blocking you. No, I'm sorry.
Before we get out of here, girl, you know, we done been through some highs and lows, and we've been learning how to get over this whole Kobanisha thing, hand in hand with each other. And girl, thank you for sometimes being that, look, nigga, you need to get it together. Because you know we all need that strong person to match your equal strong. Because you know sometimes, you know, everybody don't mesh well together. I'll just put it like that. And you know sometimes personalities can be coming off as one thing, and it's really not that. So I would like to not only thank you for the love and support, and not only you but Mr. 6'8" for the love and support, and my babies that I've grown to love, Lily and Zylant, and even with Crazy Go Gadget, because she just takes me through the roof a lot of times. I'm just like, girl, how do you have all the energy at 3 o'clock in the morning? Where do you get it from? But then she told us our secret, that power nap. You know?
Yes, it makes a big difference.
Me, if I take a power nap, I'm going to sleep and then I get irritated. So
I can't.
Power nap thing for me.
Gotta shut my brain out, girl. You're welcome. I mean, it's energy. I don't even think that's a welcome or girl. That's just what you're supposed to do. You know, if you really rock with somebody. And I hope people tap me on my shoulder and check my ass too, because girl, I can get beside myself as well. And people doing that for me has helped me too. Thank you for just being receptive, because not everybody's receptive.
Yeah, and you know, you have to sit back and you have to reflect on it, because if you are not a person that's willing to take and put positivity out there, not only positivity, but whenever you want to have someone that when you want to have strong friends in your life and you want people to check on you, you have to be receptive when the person comes to you and check on you, especially if you say you are working towards a friendship. A friendship is a partnership in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you have to be the yin and the yang of people sometimes, and people don't really understand that. So I'm going to give you the floor like I normally do. And then after you, we're wrapping up. We done. So here you go, babe.
Well, y'all, thank y'all for joining the Cool Down with Miss Jasmine Devine, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on Sundays. I am going to continue to love on this butter pecan because after tonight, I won't be able to, but like once a week or every 2 weeks. But you know where to find me, Saturdays at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Periscope, and Twitch for the Save On Experience and Saturday Night Social Club. And I mean, that's all I got, girl, because I'm ready to love on this. And I'm glad I got a plunger.
So I'd like to thank you, Joel, and y'all for joining us tonight. Without you, it would be no me. It would be no purpose of me taking the time out to take and do that. So I greatly appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming in. Don't forget to y'all, the purpose of the cool down is to get reset for the next week. We come in, we laugh, we joke, we think a little bit, but then at the end of the day, it's all in fun and games on the Sunday night special, which is, the cool down. I created it so we can have a safe space that we can laugh, cut up, have a good time. So I appreciate each and every one of y'all and every person that's ever came in and joined in with me. But it's time to go, y'all. It's time to get the hell up out of here. Like they used to say back in the club, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. I'll holler at y'all later. Bye. Are you going to play or no?
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me.